You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. Happy Monday morning. Well, maybe not happy for everybody. Obviously, Monday mornings suck. But I gotta say, this is a pretty good Monday morning so far because I heard late last night that Ricky Gervais, who was hosting the Golden Globes last night, had an opening monologue that was nothing short of epic. And we're gonna play a small clip from that monologue. It's 8 minutes long, so I'm not gonna play the whole thing. And obviously, it's copyright owned by NBC, so we don't want to give too much. Probably about 20 seconds worth, because there's one particular line that he said during this opening monologue that I'm sure everybody watching and all the non-Hollywood elites that were at the show just could agree with. Now, it wasn't just that, though. I mean, he was roasting people hardcore. One of the jokes he said, he mentioned that he showed up to the awards in a limousine where the license plate was made by, her name's Felicity Huffman, who, as you all know, was arrested for, bribery or finding a way to get her daughter into a college, paying her way in and things of that nature. And he held no bars, man. He went off. And this is just great. Now, look, obviously it was a stunt. Obviously, I don't know the guy. I know he's funny. I know he's a pretty good comedian. He's been on a couple of shows, had a lot of stand-ups. So maybe he's tired of this from Hollywood. Maybe he's not. Maybe he did it as a good stunt because perhaps, look, some of these people have to know how us real people feel when they go up there and they're either pandering or they're talking about their political agendas and giving their political advice and saying things like F Trump and, we don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? It's not that they're not entitled to their opinion. We all know they're entitled to their opinion. But when you keep trying to force your opinion down the throat of the public, when you have no sense of reality, when you have no sense of what people are going through on a regular basis, on their daily grind, it makes it even more annoying from people on our end to continue to hear this. So, and the thing of it is, this is just something that I'm sure a lot of people wanted to hear. I'm going to play the clip real quick, so you guys can hear this. Let me actually throw I don't need my headset. Just listen to what he has to say. This is good stuff. I'm going to mute myself. I'm not going to play the actual footage because once again, it's copyright owned by NBC. So I don't want to get into any trouble, but I want to play this one clip, which was the end of his monologue, which pretty much sums it up. So here we go.
Started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and
That's it. Fuck off. I mean, and if you had watched it, the people clapping are not a lot of the actors. They have after he says that, they pan quickly to the crowd. You'll see Adam Driver there. He's clapping. A lot of the other Hollywood elites are not clapping. All the clapping is coming from the people in the back, which I'm sure some of them are the media or some of them are just people who are lucky enough to get in there. The people who like to try and sniff the crotch of the Hollywood elites. It was just great. It was great. And this is such a good way to start 2020. We are seeing slowly that maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to politics in being such a heavy influence, more now than ever, a heavy influence on, or rather I should say people injecting politics into entertainment so much. I mean, it's still a long way to go because this is on so many different levels, but at least there's some recognition from Hollywood itself that this is just getting annoying. And it is. Again, it's not that anyone is not entitled to their opinions, but when you're, and look, I get it. You have a big platform. You want to take advantage of that. You want to try and express your beliefs and things like that. Understandable. But when people go to a movie or people watch an award show, whatever the case may be, they're looking to be entertained. You know what I mean? And, you know, if you have a platform like, you know, you're big on Facebook or you're big on Twitter, that's probably the place to do that. But when you're out there performing, when you're out there doing things for people who pay to see you do it, that's not where they want to hear it. And it's a big turnoff. And like he said in his opening monologue, he said that, you know, he was expressing how people are not in Hollywood, people are not realistic. They don't live in a real world, and they don't. I mean, when you have all the money in the world, you can do whatever you want. You know, you can build a house that blocks out the rest of the world. You can go anywhere you want. You can, you know what I mean? Yes, they get harassed by the paparazzi. That's probably one of the worst things they have to deal with, but they don't have that everyday grind. You know what I mean? They don't have that everyday struggle that some people have. And so when you're going out there and you're talking like you know more, you don't. You don't know more. So, man, it was just a great, if you get a chance, I'll put the link in the description for you to go check out this clip. It was just so good, and it was a perfect time. You know, it's a very annoying thing. I mean, we all know this. We all know this. You know, I love entertainment. I love to go to the movies. I love to watch a movie. I love this and playing my games and stuff like that. But I like it without the injection of any political views or any ideologies, because if I want to see that, I can see that on the news every day. I can see that walking down, you know, to my local post office if I got to do something, and there's always somebody, you know. Video games, movies, entertainment, TV shows, things of that nature, those are the things that allow us to escape that for a little bit while and maintain our sanity. But when it starts being poisoned by these messages and being poisoned by people trying to create an agenda within their creative arts, it's a big turnoff. It's a big turnoff. It's very annoying, you know. And I also think that, you know, there's more to life than politics. There's more to life than spreading a message, you know. We all know what kind of message we want to hear, and we know where we got to go to get it. So, you know, but anyway, go check it out, man. The opening monologue is so good. I mean, it's not just that one comment. That one comment was like the icing on the cake, that one segment there. But, I mean, he really roasts a lot of people in Hollywood, and he roasts Hollywood in general, and it's just great. So go check it out. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can watch it, but man, it was just gold. But anyway, that's it for this video. I just kind of wanted to start my Monday morning with acknowledging this, because I thought it was just a great change of pace when it comes to these boring, long drawn out Hollywood award shows, which for the most part, their ratings have been dipping for the last several years. And who knows, next time it might get a rating bump, and it's probably because of Ricky Gervais, because now he's going to start a trend. Next award show is going to be another comedian that's going to come out and say something crazy. Comedians are starting to slowly but surely walk their way back into doing the kind of comedy that they want to do. You know, Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, their last two comedy stand-ups were fantastic and very, very honest, and to the, you know, basically saying things some people don't want to hear. And this is just another sign that I think comedians are starting to kind of walk back in the other direction of the kind of comedy they used to do. And I hope it's a trend that continues. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.